Okay, hello, my beautiful Capricorns. How are you guys doing today? My name is Juju, and I'm here doing collective readings for all of the signs. Today, we're going to start with Capricorn, and just know that we do not own the copyrights to the music in the background. Also, this is only for entertainment purposes as well. So let's get right into it. I am going to start by cleansing the energy field for you all. All right, that's great. And also, I've already cleansed the energy of the cards as well. I'm also going to invite ancestors, spirit guides, holy angels of the highest white light, benevolent and elevated. I ask that you give me clear channeled messages for the sign of Capricorn, and that you block any interferences. Please guide, protect them as we do this reading, and clear them of any negative energy or vibes that may be in their way at the moment. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So I was doing a little bit of channeling on your sign before I jump into the reading, and what I got so far was the color red, or red velvet cake. So some of you may like red velvet cake, and remember, just take it as it resonates. This is not for everyone. I also got the number 5 as well. You may be seeing 555, or maybe you have a 5-year-old child, or your birthday might be on January the 5th, or whatever the case may be. I'm also seeing fishes. So maybe you've been dreaming about fishes, or maybe you have or been thinking about getting a fish tank or an aquarium. Somebody may be pregnant that you know, or you yourself may be pregnant. I also did see twin babies in the color blue. So you may be pregnant with twin boys, or probably thinking about doing in vitro or something like that in order to get pregnant with multiples, or whatever the case may be. I also heard the song Candy Shot by 50 Cent as well. So however that resonates to you, it just kept playing over and over in my head. I'll take you to the candy shop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. It was kind of, weird, but that's what I picked up on. Also, I also heard the names Nancy and Peter as well. So, or Pete, or Petey, or Nance. Take it how it resonates. Also birds. So if you guys have been seeing a lot of birds, or dreaming about birds or anything like that. Also, I was feeling hot and nauseous as well. So I don't know if some of you may be going through menopause, or maybe you need to get yourself checked out or something like that, or you've been feeling nauseous. Maybe you've been eating too much red velvet cake or something in that in that area. Also, I also picked up on something being owed. So like maybe someone owes you money, or you're expecting something that's owed to you, because my left hand was itching, and it wasn't necessarily like you owe something. It was more so like something is owed to you. Also talking a lot. I kept seeing a lot of like mouths moving. So maybe you might be telling your business a little bit too much to people, or you may be talking too much. So you might want to be mindful of that. I also picked up on someone falling, or something to do with ankles and falling, or maybe feeling like you're falling, maybe feeling in a low place, sunken, something in that area. Also, my crown, my head was kind of like, the top of my head was feeling like a lot of pressure. So either it has something to do with hair, or somebody going bald at the top of the head. Maybe your hair is falling out, or maybe just your crown chakra might be out of line. So you might want to get that checked out, maybe do some meditating, or if you've been contemplating meditation, really focus on your crown chakra. Also, I was picking up on someone obsessively drinking alcohol or anything like that. Drink more water and eat more greens, because in correlation with the drinking, I also got like constipation. My stomach was hurting. I got a shooting pain right where my solar plexus was. So your solar plexus and your crown chakra could both be out of line. Think about that. Drink more water. I was feeling a little gassy, so just eat more greens, drink more water, focus on your solar plexus and your crown chakra and just what you're consuming. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. Okay, I am going to start by giving you guys just some affirmations. I'm going to start my reading with some affirmations for you guys. I think that this is important so that we'll kind of know in what direction we're going with. All right, let's see here. All right, I got 4 right off the bat, so that's good. So I'm going to start the reading with affirmation. I'm going to finish it with affirmations as well. So right here it says wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, and when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout out encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. So you may be in a place right now where you're just kind of observing everything and wondering kind of like what's going on in front of you. Some of you may just kind of be like, okay, how is this happening? So just laugh it off, you know what I mean? And just understand that in this lifetime and in this realm, we're kind of like actors in our own show, in our own script that we're writing. So when something bad happens, laugh it off. And when something great happens, laugh it off. Laughter is just great for the spirit and the soul. We also have authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive aggressive note about it. So what I'm getting right there is that just use your voice. If something is bothering you, speak on it. If you don't necessarily have to use harsh words, you know what I mean? If maybe there's a conversation you need to have with someone, maybe something is making you a little bit disturbed or disturbing your energy, just go ahead and speak it, but speak with everything with truth, love, and light. Also, we have here peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, though, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it and I can get my security deposit back. So always make sure that you're creating that space of peace for yourself. Don't let anyone come into your space and create any type of disturbance. Know when to protect your peace. And just really focus on the people that love you and that enlighten you, because Capricorn, you guys are the type of people that really like to kind of observe what's going on around you so you can make strategic moves. And sometimes those moves can be, especially when it comes to money matters and stuff like that, those moves can be not so in the right direction. Remember, all money isn't good money and all business isn't good business. So just be sure that whoever you're inviting into your space, whether it be family, friends, business partners, lovers, whatever the case may be, make sure that they are bringing a sense of peace and light into your life so that you can really be able to ascend and move forward. Anything that doesn't belong, you already know what to do. It's just, nobody has time for that. Engagement. Today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven at the very least. I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a starting epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. So also going with peacefulness, you know what I mean? Just make a conscious decision to interact with people who bring peace into your life, and don't be afraid to try new things. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're moving towards is going to bring you fulfillment, and ultimately is going to bring you balance. All right, so we are going to jump right into it with tarot. So let me put these to the side, and I will be clarifying. I will start off with the Essential Tarot deck, and then I will be clarifying with these cute little cards that I happen to pick up. Well, you know what? Actually, I do have these, quite a bit of stacks of these, but these actually my wife gave to me. And I believe she might have picked them up from, I'm not sure, babe. Where'd you pick them up from? Five and Below? Somewhere. Who knows? But they're really cool cards. I actually purchased these from Five and Below before. So remember that your decks are always going to connect with you, and it doesn't matter where you purchase the cards from, as long as you can feel the energy and the vibration. So let's jump right into this. All right. Okay, the Chariot. Awesome. Okay. All right, this one wanted to jump out. Today I am not going to be reading reversals. Sometimes I do, but today I will not be. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Spirit, give me collective messages for the sign of Capricorn. Yes. Talk to me. Sign of Capricorn, Spirit. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, great. So, it looks like here you might be wanting to move away from a particular situation. This is what it looks like. It looks like you're wanting to move away from a particular situation, but there's like some type of interference, because if you can see here with this Chariot card, you have these two horses right in the front. And the Chariot is, you know, sometimes about movement or taking fast action. But the Chariot also can mean that you're wanting to make a move, but you haven't quite yet. So if you see this prince right here, he has this crown on his head and this light. So it's like, almost like, you know, when the sun is above him, he's wanting to make a positive move, a positive change, something, you know, that it's almost like divinely guided. Like Spirit is telling you to move, but with these two horses in the front is letting me know that it's not time yet to make that move. You see here, he's looking all like, you know, regal and very prince-like, and, you know, I'm the king of the world. So sometimes the Chariot, he likes to put on a show. Sometimes he likes to put on a show. I'm here, you know what I mean? I want to be seen, kind of thing. And he's ready to like make this move, this very like royal and dominant move. But in this particular card, I'm picking up on the energy that someone here may be wanting to make a move, but it is either you're feeling stagnant or it's just not time. Spirit is saying it's just not time to make that move quite yet, especially with these two horses in the front. Also, the Knight of Swords, it seems like the move that you're wanting to make correlates towards cutting something out of your life and very quickly, but Spirit is saying it's not time just yet. You know what I mean? So you will know, and you will know when it's time, because you'll get that like that intuitive nudge to make that move. But whatever it is that you're wanting to move towards, or that you're being divinely guided towards, it's something that you're going to have to cut out and very quickly. It's just not the time yet. Spirit will let you know when it's time. With, there's a lot of swords too. With the Ten of Swords, it's letting me know that it was something that hurt you, that made you very uncomfortable. There could have been secrets around this too, with this moon up at the top. It's something that you might have found out that didn't really quite sit well with you. And it's like, I got to remove this from my life. That kind of went with the affirmation card of peacefulness. And it was something that just, that it wasn't fair. It wasn't right. And it kind of took you by surprise. But it's showing me here with the Ten of Swords that it's like it's the end of it. It's like enough is enough. It's like you've had enough of this. And this might have been something that you were dealing with for a very long time as well. Because with the 10, it's like a completion. The 10 is completion of a cycle or the end of something. So it's like, I've dealt with this for long enough. It's time to remove it. The Spirit is going to let you know when the time is right. Then we have the Page of Pentacles right here. The pages to me can seem very immature, but what I do like about the pages is that they're fearless, because they do have that very childlike energy. So that I'm not afraid to take risks energy. Even if it blows up in my face, I'm okay, because I'm happy and okay, and they're like very playful and fun. With the Page of Pentacles, this could have been something to do with money, or maybe someone that is being very childish in their ways, and this person could just made it seem like they were kind of offering you something. It could have even been something tangible, or wanting to give you something. But I'm getting the feeling that this Knight of Swords might be what needs to be cut out. This page might be where the pain and the hurt is coming from, and it was happening for too long. Maybe you were in a situation where you felt like you had to stay because of, something related to income. But this person is very childish, and almost seems like you guys are not really seeing eye to eye, or really not on the same accord when it comes to, maybe money matters. Take it how it resonates. It can be a love situation, maybe a business partnership, yeah. Okay, and then with the King of Swords, the King of Swords is very cutthroat, straight to the point. And as you can see in the card, he's pulling out his sword. He's ready to get rid of whatever needs to be get rid of, and he doesn't have very much emotion either. All of these swords, a lot of air energy. So you can be dealing with, or you can be maybe yourself, maybe have a lot of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius highly aspected in your chart, or maybe even be dealing with someone that has a lot of air in their chart. We have here Cancerian energy. We have also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and a lot of air. So let's clarify. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's really figure out what's going on. And I'm hearing I'm hearing like, stop it. It's like very loud in my head. Stop it. Cut it out. I don't know what that is. All right, Spirit. right, clarifying the Chariot is the Emperor. So whatever it is that you are having to make a move towards, it's going to bring you a lot of it's going to establish some type of grounding. Once you make a move towards whatever it is that needs to be cut out, you're going to kind of fall into that Emperor energy. And with the Chariot here, you might just have to embody this Emperor energy when you start to remove these things out of your life. You got to have to like come out of your feelings. The Emperor doesn't have a lot of emotion. He's very logic over heart. So you might have to just not even second guess this. And it might be for your just for your highest good. You might just have to like get out of your emotions. Maybe you've been operating off of your emotions for a long time, or maybe I'll give them a second chance, or maybe I'll wait it out, maybe I'll see, maybes. There's nothing wrong with giving people chances, but when it's on a continuous basis and it's getting to the point where it's almost like you're feeling taken advantage of, it is time to completely embody that Emperor energy. And then once you do that, it will establish stability into your life. Also, the Magician came out. So you're fully capable of doing this. If you look at the Magician has one hand up to the sky, one to the earth. He has this infinity symbol over his head. He has his pentacle, his cup, his sword, his wand in his hand. He's fully prepared to manifest whatever he wants. But the Magician also can be sort of like that energy of, how can I say this? What are the words that I'm looking for? It's kind of like trickery. The Magician can also embody a trickery energy. So whatever this might be, it could either be that you're manifesting or have been manifesting for quite some time these people or this situation. It can be, friends, family, lover, job, whatever the case, put it where it applies in your life. It could just be that you have been manifesting this removal, from your life. Spirit is saying that now is the time to go ahead and prepare yourself for that. It's not the time to take action quite yet, but start preparing yourself. Really, really think, about how you're going to do this, because whatever it is that needs to be removed, depending on the person that you're dealing with, the situation that you're dealing with, could, maybe be something and mentally that could be a little bit of a challenge, or this person could just be a difficult person to remove. Spirit, give me something on the Knight of Swords. Clarify this Knight of Swords for me, please. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Swords for me for Capricorn. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Swords for me for Capricorn. All right. Come on, talk to me, you guys. Let me shuffle. Whatever it is, I'm feeling like it's just really been disturbing you. Like it's really been disturbing your peace. It's just really been disturbing your peace, because I'm feeling like it's almost like you don't want to talk about it or something. All right, there we go. Once again, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords. This person that you're having to cut out of your life is very sharp. Looks like they and maybe that's where those channeled messages were coming from, talking a lot. Maybe this person just talks a lot and just, uses very harsh words and nasty, just kind of like manipulative behavior. Now the Queen of Swords, with this storyline, she's a beautiful queen. She's a beautiful energy, but she's also very, you know, demanding and straight to the point. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me adjust myself. This, and it looks like it might be like an older energy. Could be female or male. This person also is very emotionally manipulative as well, with the Queen of Cups here. Not only is this person just very harsh with their words, and you know, it's almost like when someone tells you, oh, I'm just blunt, but there's a such thing as just being, you know, transparent and rude and nasty. So this person is just like, it almost seems like they're wanting to kind of get rid of you, or wanting to cut you out, because here you are with the Knight of Swords, like coming in, you want to come in fast, but it's like, you know, the Queen of Swords is holding her sword and she's ready to use it. So it's kind of like almost like a battle between the both of you. This is kind of funny. Someone very emotionally manipulative as well. This is kind of crazy a little bit. But Spirit is saying that once you take this, when the time is right, once you take this action, new beginnings will start for you. And this might be something that you just, like I said, been dealing for a long time with this Ten of Swords. I mean, that just seems something that's been going on for too long. It's like the time is not right yet with the way that this Chariot is in stands. You're gonna know when the time is right. Let's keep moving forward. Spirit, go ahead and give me something on the Ten of Swords with these secrets. So this person could have just been, you know, telling people secrets, or maybe even your personal business, or I don't know. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Again, the Page of Pentacles. Maybe this person was, you know, manipulating a money matter, or maybe they stopped something that was supposed to be given to you. They tried to stop it. Something that was meant for you. It's like they were like gossiping and making people kind of go against, you know, wanting to offer you something. It could have been just people wanting to offer you their friendship or whatever, and this person was just kind of going around with these secrets and these lies. Very childish energy, but an older individual with a childish energy. Or maybe they might have even been saying, you know, like kind of like in your face, like smiling and, you know, like kind of like extending, you know, their fake friendship or whatever the case may be. But it's like you already know what time it is. You already know the vibes. Because this is something that this person's kind of like been hurting you behind your back for too long. Give me another one in the Ten of Swords, Spirit. But you see, Capricorn, you're not oblivious to what's going on. Like, you already know what time it is. You already like, and I'm uncomfortable right now. Like, I'm feeling very anxious. Like, my anxiety is all over the place. Like, you already know what time it is. But Spirit is just saying the time, it's kind of like you got to move strategically with this individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my throat is itching, so that's the throat chakra letting me know that you have to choose your words very carefully. And I'm not saying be fearful. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying be fearful of speaking your mind and all of that, but just whenever you take that move, when the time is right, just make sure that you're speaking, you know, from a place of authority, but also calmness as well. You got to let people know, this one wanted to pop out. You got to let people know like what time it is in a certain way. Queen of Pentacles. This person could have even been manipulating, you know, just offers, things that were meant for you. Maybe even stealing ideas or telling your business to people, maybe business ideas and stuff that you had. It could have been a friend, someone that you trusted, maybe someone that was maybe, you know, getting in your significant other's ear. And again, my left hand is itching, so it's like something is old. Like what was meant for me, you stopped it or tried to. Spirit, give me something on the Page of Pentacles for Capricorn. Spirit, give me something on the Page of Pentacles for Capricorn. You know, it's so sad when people do stuff like this. Like, come on, really? Like, you got to be that petty. If you don't like me, or if you don't want to deal with me, just move on with your life. Like, for God's sake, get over it. Like, move on. Leave me alone. People just waste entirely too much energy on things that just are not relevant. Like, seriously. It's crazy. Spirit, give me something on the Page of Pentacles for Capricorn. Oh. Wow. That was a lot. Okay. The Knight of Cups. And the Three of Wands. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So, some of you... This is one specific storyline. So, you know, a lot of times when I do my readings, I'll get a bunch of different stories, but this is a specific storyline. So with this Page of Pentacles and then this Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is someone that comes in with a message and it's emotional. So this childish energy, and it could have even been an earth energy. This person could be an earth sign with a lot of air highly aspected in their chart, and water, because I have the Queen of Cups, I have the Knight of Cups here. This person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with a lot of air and water in their chart. This person could have came in with some news, a very emotional kind of news, maybe even trying to give you an apology, but it's like a fake apology. With all of this, it's like you already know what needs to be done. It's a lot of fakeness here. And they came in very emotional, like, you know, I'm sorry, or, you know, like, it's, and they came in quickly. You got to cut this person out. You got to remove these people from your life. Find your peace. Meet new people. Just, you know, sometimes we try to hold on to old friendships or old jobs, or even family members at that, and they no longer serve us. It's time to move in a new direction with the Three of Wands. You see this here. Trying to figure out what direction to take, which path to take. If you can see here with the Three of Wands, this person is literally holding on to one wand, and there's just two standing on their own. So it's like they're kind of holding on to it. So like, it's almost like either you're holding on to the situation, or you don't have a choice but to be in the situation, but you want to get out of it, but you don't know how to get out of it, but you know that there's going to come a time where it has to be removed. This is a lot of just, it's drama. Like, people don't have time for this. This is crazy. All right, give me something on the King of Swords, Spirit. And I'm also, okay, so the movie Monster-in-Law popped up in my head. which is insane. Jennifer Lopez, where she kind of like, she gives her the soup and her face falls into the plate and she falls asleep in the plate. That's kind of like what I'm seeing, and she's looking at her like, you know what I mean? This is insane. Spirit, give me something on King of Swords for Capricorn. This person is like toxic, but it's been going on for too long. It's time to get them out of your life. And I'm going to pull some oracles in just a second. Spirit, give me something on this King of Swords. Come on, talk to me. Let me shuffle. I'm getting told to shuffle. Again, I'm feeling breathless, like just exasperated, like I'm just so over this. I feel you, Capricorn. I'm over it for you, honey. All right, let's see. These two wanted to pop out. Temperance. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Just have patience with the situation and be calm, because Spirit is going to let you know when it's time to make a move. Okay? When it's time to make a move. Have temperance, have patience. I know that you're ready to get this done like immediately, because the King of Swords don't waste no time cutting some shit out. Excuse my language. But Spirit is saying have temperance. Your angel guides are here. Your spirit guides are here. Just be patient with the situation, and even though you want to move quickly, just be patient. Have temperance with the situation. And then with the King of Pentacles here is letting me know that the more patience that you have with the situation, the more you will be rewarded. It's almost like, you know, like when you get those divine tests, maybe you were the type of person that just kind of acted quickly or spoke quickly, or you know what I mean? But with the Chariot being here, like I said, the Chariot isn't just fast movement. The Chariot can also be either he got to his destination or hasn't moved yet. So with these two swords, like I said in the beginning, they're kind of stopping the Chariot from moving. So maybe there's a reason why Spirit is not allowing you to make that move just yet. You have to have patience with the situation and let everything kind of flow and open up and go the way that it's supposed to. Especially with this Ace of Wands, that new beginning. You will be rewarded for having this patience. I mean, this is something that could have already happened, something that's happening right now, or something that's about to happen. You know. All right. So let me go ahead and grab all of these cards, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some oracles for you guys. And Capricorn, I really pray for your peace, because this is insane. All right, let's see here. Let me go ahead and pull from this oracle deck here. You guys bear with me. I just got this one. This is my first time using it, so bear with me here. Let's see here. Just gonna go a little bit deeper into what's going on. So this is a particular, you know, story. Come on, Spirit, give me some messages, oracle messages for Capricorn. Let me see if I can attempt to shuffle these. They're brand freaking new. And they're very slick too. Alright, there There we go. Let's see. All right, that one wanted to pop out. Actually, it was quite a few, so I'm just gonna go with it. Wait a minute. Okay. Individuality, choices, a message, and playful. So, individuality. Basically, individuality kind of means, and if you see here, you have 47, 46, 45, 44, 4, 4, 4, 4. I mean, 4, 4, 4. It's a lot of fours here. And fours literally represent, let me go here, divine guidance. Your angels are surrounding you and are supporting you. So whatever the situation is, just know that you are going to be divinely guided. I know that this is stressful, but almost kind of like let it, with this playful messages, be kind of laugh it off. This person is miserable. Okay? Just be playful about it. Don't take it too seriously, okay? Individuality, be true to your authentic self. So when it's time to speak up, when it's time to say, look, you know, honestly, I really just, you know, our friendship or this business relationship or this relationship or whatever the case may be, isn't serving me anymore. I wish you nothing but the best. And just let them go in peace. You know what I mean? I appreciate everything that you've done, but it's just not working. You know what I mean? So have that individuality. Be able to stand out from the rest. Sometimes we have to teach people, you know, maybe they've been used to dealing with a certain kind of someone for so long, or a particular type of energy for so long. Be different in your approach. You know what I mean? Be different in your approach. You don't have to curse them out. You don't have to, you know, fuss. You don't have to fight. Be different in your approach. Approach the situation different. Have a different sense of individuality. Stand out from the crowd. Be different from the rest. It might just serve them good in there. Remember, we all have divine paths. Whether it is a karmic person that we're dealing with, or someone that was sent, you know, to guide us, or whatever the case may be, just be true to yourself in your highest form. Of course, you're going to have choices to make. So you'll know. And if you look at this angel right here, it's like a black wing and a white wing. So it's almost like make a choice to approach the situation with low vibrations, or make a choice to rise above it. And with this moon here, it's kind of like whatever is lying in the shadows, whatever secrets, whatever it has been hidden, is coming to light, because you have the moon, but it's a lot of light here. You know what I mean? There's not that many shadows, but there's a lot of light. So a lot of light has been shed on this situation, probably for quite some time. A message. You could have maybe got a message from someone regarding the situation, or a message that was sent to you. And it's a lot of, I always look at how the way the card makes me feel. There's a lot of darkness here. So whatever this message was something that was like very uncomfortable for you. But if you look right here where the tree is, there's light and there's stars. So that's letting me know that you are being divinely guided. 4444, right? And then be playful. With the moon and this kitten, you know, kittens are playful and they like to play around a lot. This person could just be playing a lot of games, or spirit is just asking you to not, just take it easy and laugh it off, kind of like how your affirmation card said. Let me pull right here from the Hip Hop Queens Tarot. And remember, there's no genders in tarot, so this could be for males or females here. Spirit, oracle messages for Capricorn. Okay, what's going on here? All right, so I got Mary J. Blige, Healing, MC Light, Skill, Megan Thee Stallion, Pride. So with those 10 of swords, you're already healing from the situation. You're kind of like, you know what, I'm over it. I'm done. With MC Light skill, this is just letting me know that you're going to have to be skillful and very strategic with this situation. And then this person has this little calculator. So she's like calculating, you know, MC Light's kind of like calculating how this is going to happen. So be very, sometimes you got to outsmart the smart ass, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So just calculate and be strategic as to how you're going to do the situation. You know, you're going to go about this situation, because this is going to, you know, either, you know, put you in the path where you need to be. It's all about your approach and how you go about it. And then Megan Thee Stallion, pride. Don't be too prideful when it comes to this situation. Don't be too prideful. Don't feel like, oh, if I don't say it this way, I'm a punk. Or, you know, letting your ego and your pride get out of control, or I got to go about it this way. Don't, you know, take a step back, reassess the situation, calculate, and, you know, eventually, if you haven't already healed from it, or if you're on your path towards healing, whatever the case may be with that 10 of swords, you're healing. You're healing from the situation. And it caused, I can tell that it caused a lot of frustrations and a lot of pain. And you're just kind of over it. Now, let me get some messages from your higher self for you. Okay, Spirit, give me some messages from the higher self for Capricorn. And these are, okay, there we go. Okay. It says, come together, we need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? 44. Again, you're being divinely guided. Okay? So this is literally your higher self saying, come together, we need each other. Okay? You need to come together with your higher self at this moment, especially with this situation. You need to really think from a place of divine ascension and light. You need to think with your higher self, not with the low vibration self. Come together with your higher self, because you have been separating yourself from your higher self for too long. It's time to, you know, whatever you, I don't know if you've been meditating or, you know, cleansing your space, and we'll get into that in just a second. Oh, okay. This one wanted to pop out. It says, express yourself creatively, start something new. What creative pursuit do you feel drawn to? All right. So Spirit is saying to express yourself in a creative way. This kind of goes in correlation with this playful card. You know what I mean? Kind of like put yourself in a place where you're not giving too much attention to, you know, like that chaos that's going around you, but really pour into yourself and express yourself creatively. This also goes with coming together with your higher self. You've probably been separated from your spiritual, you know, self for too long. You haven't really been tending to yourself spiritually. And this could be the cause of a lot of this imbalance, because remember, whatever's going on internally is going to manifest in our exterior world. So I don't know if maybe you were the type of person who likes to draw, or, you know, is into fashion, or, you know, like working on cars or cooking or whatever the case may be. But it's almost like you've been separated from you for too long. And this is why you're giving too much attention to all of these things in the exterior. You know what I mean? Really, really put yourself back in alignment with you and who you are. And then in the bottom, it says, we cannot make mistakes. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Where is your heart guiding you? So really, really figure out internally where your heart is guiding you to. Where are you being pushed to? You know what I mean? Where are you being, you know, where is your path taking you? Pay attention to the signs. I mean, if you look at this card, it's like a cathedral. And you have all of these little doors, and it's this one person in all this light and all this vibrancy, and just looking up. Let the divine guide you. Let the spirits guide you. Let the ancestors guide you. You know what I mean? Tap back into yourself and don't put too much emphasis. Of course, at some point, this situation needs to be done with, because whoever that person is super toxic. But once you remove yourself from that situation and decide, okay, you know what? I'm done. It's time to move forward. Really connect with yourself. Or you can connect with yourself while you're, taking the necessary steps to remove all of this toxicity from your life. All right. And then I am going to end with affirmations again. All right. Spirit, give me some affirmation. Ooh, there we go. It is said, instead of taking on the fears of others, I reflect love. So I really, really want you to focus on that. Instead of taking on the fears of others, reflect love. Approach the situation with love. There's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. So this is kind of like going with what we were talking about earlier. Spirit is saying right now is not the time. Reassess it, calculate, and then move forward. Okay? And then we have here, the difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. This is about self. This is about self, okay? This is about change. This is about growth. This is about removing things that no longer serve you. This reading was about looking at the mirror. Maybe you've been used to doing things a certain way for so long. We have tests and things that come in our path to teach us certain lessons. Maybe it's time for you to approach the situation in a different way. And I'm not saying put up with people's shit. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is approach everything with your highest and most divine self. Okay? All right. And that is what I have for you guys today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that we can grow together. My name is Juju. This is the Clarity Conjure Kingdom. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and comment down below and tell me what you guys think. And if this resonated, please feel free to let me know what area of your life. Also, I also want to give a little bit of advice, especially with the way that this reading went. I want to let you guys know that whenever you're feeling like this, or you're feeling stuck or stagnant in a situation and you need clarity, go ahead and give yourself a salt bath. Salt baths are really, really good to remove energy from your path that no longer serve you. It also brings about clarity and healing. So giving yourself a salt bath is very, very vital, especially when you're going through something like this. Also, cleanse your space. Go ahead and use some sage, or get you some Palo Santo, which I have right here, and just cleanse your energy space. And another thing that I like to do as well is grab a glass of water, a clear glass of water. You want to put eggshell powder in the glass, also black salt inside of the glass, and also you want to use a little bit of Florida water as well. Okay, and then put that by your front door, and you can even put that on the edges of your house, wherever you live at, in front of your door, your back door, your side door, around the barriers of your home, to protect from those energies that are trying to make their way into your life that don't serve a purpose, or just anything negative that's trying to come through. Another thing that I like to do as well for protection is whenever you burn incense, or you burn anything, take the ashes and literally on the front of your door outside, just make just kind of go across it. So with your two fingers, and just that keeps evil and bad energies out of your home. So that's a little bit of advice that I have for you guys. And until next time.